Hey guys, how's it going? Mac here. I hope you're doing well. Wanted to reach out to you real quick and make a quick video about the 2018 property values that have just come out in Williamson and Travis Counties. So I currently live in Williamson County and I've received in the mail my notification of value. I have an investment property in Travis, and although they haven't mailed me that yet, it may be sitting in the mailbox right now. Today's April 16th. It may be sitting in my box. I haven't seen it yet. I have gone to the county's website and downloaded my notification of value, so I have it. I've got both of them. If you live in either county, if you have properties in either county, know that values have been issued, and there's a small window where you have the opportunity to protest if you think that that's something you need to do. So real quick, wanted to talk about the difference in the two counties, the differences in the process, and some deadlines that you need to be mindful of. First up, Williamson County. It's my opinion that Williamson County is kind of in the lead as far as being ahead of the game in this process. They do make it a little bit easier, I think, than in Travis County. So if you're living in Williamson County, it might be a little bit easier than you think. The deadline to file your protest is May 2nd in Williamson County. When they send out their notices, at the top of the notification, they do have a username and a passcode. All you do is go online, and there's instructions for this. You put in your information, and it's an online process. I think the turnaround time is pretty quick. If you don't want to do it that way, you do have the ability to mail in your protest request, and then there's some kind of escalations that you can go through from there. They've also included this new streamlined process where if you're an individual who has purchased new construction that has finished or closed from January 1st of 2017 through March of 2018, they've got this new property purchase express review process. It's just an email address that you send a note to. You include your closing disclosure or proof of your price. So if they're saying that your property should be valued at, let's say, $300,000, but you closed at $250,000, it should be a simple matter of just correcting that error. I've had a couple of clients reach out to me about that process already, and it seems to be working pretty smoothly. So that's pretty awesome. And so in Travis County, they haven't quite gotten up to speed with their electronic protest process. But what you can do is you can find your property via the property search tool, and then scroll down, open up the values tab, and there's a clickable link that you can download your notification. And the last half of your notification is a pre-filled protest form. So that's pretty nice. Just know that you've got maybe a little bit less than a month to make your to submit your protest if you want to do that. I have had in the past a couple of situations, or personally, where I closed my home neighborhood of like January 1 of 2018, or somewhere between that January April window, and the county hadn't updated their records. They didn't know where to send my notice of appraisal value, so I didn't get it, and the year kind of went on. There is a way to protest retroactively, but it's kind of a pain. And they put all the burden of showing proof that you didn't get your notification on you, the homeowner. So if you're watching this, my recommendation is to go ahead and get ahead of your protest. So in either case, if you're living in Travis County, if you're living in Williamson County, both protest notice, or both applications, do request that you provide additional documentation to justify your request for an adjustment in value. So what does that look like? Well, let's say they've issued a notice of value, like I said, $300,000, but you've seen homes closing around you, the same floor plan, very similar in square footage, so on and so forth, in that like 250 range, whatever that looks like. You can provide them that documentation, send it over their way. They're supposed to be looking at values from the last quarter of 2017, but the county is large, and the burden for appraising all these properties it's a big job. And the way that the counties do it is they have these algorithms that they run, these systems that kind of appraise large chunks of properties all at the same time. Results can be really good. I certainly have had a couple of clients reach out to me recently and ask for information, ask for some documentation. I run numbers for them, and sure enough, the value is actually pretty spot on. And in that case, it's just, you know, good on you. Your investment is appreciating. I have had some instances where, you know, the value is $20,000 off, which can translate to significant savings. So I'm going to provide as many links as I can for the Travis County, the Williamson County sites below. My contact information, you want to reach out via email, mac@realestatemac.com. Love to hear from you. I hope you're doing well, and stay in touch.